Kava, Spain's sparkling wine vine, has an picture issue and its producers are searching to rebrand it in a bid to put behind the hiss in its turnover. This issue in Kava is perceptual, not quality assurance, says Josep Puig, General Officer and CEO of Sumar Roca Wine Plant. If the cost is low, it gives a bad perceptual. He bemoans the reality how for year the greater Kava houses include engraved the massive marketplace in low prices, it hasn't treated of. The UK sparkling wine vine marketplace grew 37% among 2012 and 2016, but Spain's Kava is loser out to Italy's Prosecco. The UK purchased above 7 million cases of Prosecco in 2016, up 12% on the year up, compared to fair by 2 million cases of Kava, a fall of 15%. And in an examination of Brits, while it came to quality assurance, 64% chose sparkling wine, 22% Prosecco and fair 14% Kava. Addition to Kava's turmoil has been Catalonia's policy confusion. 95% of Kava comes of Catalonia, but several Spaniards opposed to Catalonian autonomy include named for a boycott that could future harm the production. Kava's picture doesn't enable us to earn money any cash. He's okay for the big producers, but he's unfeasible for the less wineries to competitive at such a low prices, says Josep Maria Albert Inoia. He utilized to make Kava, but 4 persons year ago shaped a breakdown away team in other. They now urge their sip classical Penedès. He says while he stopped manufacturing Kava, you could buy a bottling in the regional superstore for by €1. Thou can't earn money whatever in how, while yours margins are so little you include to compress all. Yours food will represent the in low quality assurance, I don't believe how's the way striker. In April, 6 more than producers distanced themselves of the Kava behalf, disputing how the Spanish denomination de origen, make, had above produced inexpensive hiss, thereby injuring its picture. They plan to marketplace their food by a new behalf, Corpinat. Albert Puig, a vine advisor and Kava specialist of the Penedès region, in the cardiac of the Kava area, says, if you do nice things you can include the top cost, but if you competitive on number later thou lose. Reboned, who is as well a term of the Freixenet household, the greatest Kava building, agrees, to the brands, the low price is corpse. Yet aren't Freixenet and the some Kava houses to accuse for marketing too cheap? Affirmative, of year, he responds. Ours purpose currently is to include a superior picture for the mark. He says world turnover are making so but how income margins are yet too cheap. To gear that they include entered a prize class, named Kava de Parage Calificado. Producers include to encounter strict guidance, the vines must be at low 10-year ancient, the grapes must go of a particular vine, down there are restrictions on vine yields and the vine must be elderly for at low 3-year in the bottling in Kavas shut to the vineyards. And down there are later different tests for the sparkling wine vine to go via. So far just 12 Kavas of 9 producers include reached the new skill. Yet these wines will just always expense for on 1% of full manufacture. This transactions is, says Reboned, how these specific Kavas can show the superiority of Kava in general. Not all believes the will job. Josep Puig of Sumar Roca is one of the doubters, it will crash. We requirement to increase the general picture of Kava and we don't include a distinctive marketing spot. Conducting more than on sale is his reply. If you don't contribute thing thou'll discover youthful human beings begin thought Kava is thing odd and they'll go for Prosecco instead of. Thou requirement a distinctive marketing statement, and you requirement cash to include a distinctive marketing statement. Else headache for Kava has been Catalonian policy, and the telephone call for autonomy. Codorniu has already solved to go its finance staff out of the area and the greatest manufacturer, Freixenet, is examining it. Reboned says any break of Spain would be about, particularly if the EU were to later levy tariff, we exportable to Europe, to Belgium, to Germany, more than Kava rather than we do to Spain. For several brands who exportable to Europe in big quantities, autonomy could be a calamity. Yet for less producers who just sail in Spain down there are reach to be done, and several are take benefit of the policy confusion, says Albert Puig, since of the policy problems manufacture external Catalonia has boomed 100% each year. They sail proverb the cava is not done in Catalonia. Such on the some party of the reason say Catalonia and cava can pull through excellently so out of Spain, how they can discover superior markets in another place. But cava's major problem remnant, creature capable to debrand himself as thing really specific.